Hello, everyone. This is Tim from Cleveland Baseball Fan 879, and today is start number 28 in the 1967 Mike McCormick Cy Young Award starts only Stratomatic Advanced Replay. And today the Giants head to Crosley Field to face the Cincinnati Reds and face Jim Maloney. And McCormick's record coming into the game, 12-10, and 185 and 2/3 innings pitched, has given up 60 earned runs, 59 walks, and struck out 110 with a 2.90 ERA. And the defensive lineup for the Reds, starting the infield, we have Lee May at first, Tommy Helms at second, Tony Perez at third, and Leo Cardenas at short. Shortstop. Pete Rose in left, Veda Pinson in center, and Tommy Harper in right. And behind the plate, a kid just called up from the minors, making his fourth career start, Johnny Bench. They think he'll be a good one. And leading off for the Giants, playing left field, Jesus Alou. Here's the pitch. 6-9. And that is a swing and a miss, strike three. So one down, one up, one down. I'll bring up Tom Holler, the catcher. Three, 7, 1-5 single chance, but that's a 17. So that's a line drive cut by the second baseman Helms. 2 down. They'll bring up Willie Mays, the center fielder. 2-11. Ground ball to second. Helms ranges towards second, but fires to first. And that's a 1-2-3 inning for the Giants here in the first. We go to the bottom half. Giants nothing, Reds coming to bat. And leading off for the Reds is Tommy Harper playing right field. And a 2-11 base hit the center field. And they will definitely hold him on, but Harper, being an ace stealer, starts as a 15. Being held on makes him a 13. And he will take off. And they'll bring up Veda Pinson. So 1-13, Harper will be on second base. And that's a 4. And he's in there. Nice play by the shortstop, Hal Lanier, to keep this from going into center field. Sorry, I forgot to give the defensive lineup for the Giants. Starting the infield, William McCovey at first, Tito Fuentes at second, Jim Ray Hart at third, Hal Lanier at short, Jesus Alou in left, Willie Mays in center, and Ollie Brown in right. And here's Pinson. And runner on second here. Does he stole it? And I'll bring up Veda Pinson. Runner on second. Nobody out. Oops. And 5-8 against a lefty is a 1-11 single chance. That's a 5. But only going to third is Harper. And runners on the corners with nobody out. And I'll bring up Pete Rose. They'll play the infield back. .311. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 out. And here's Lee May. .611 against a righty. That's a fly ball to right. Oh boy, that's going to be trouble. Brown is a 2 and a 2. And that'll drop in for a hit. Scoring from third is Harper. Going to third is Pinson. and the Reds take a 1-0 lead. I'll bring up Tony Perez. Still only 1 out. Runners on first and third. 3-7. Ground ball to short. Lanier over to Fuentes on the first inning-ending double play. And the Reds do get 1, but could have had a lot more. And after 1 complete, it's the Reds 1 and the Giants nothing. And due up for the Giants is McCovey, Hart, and Brown. And here's the pitch to McCovey. 3-10. And that ball is hit deep to left center field. Going back is Rose and out of here. And just like that, the Giants tie the game at 1. Yeah, 310 on either side is an automatic home run for William McCovey, who had 31 home runs on the year in 1967. And this game is tied at 1. Here's Jim Ray Hart, third baseman today. 1-7. Fly ball to center. And Pinson will drift back and make the catch. 1 out. Here's Ollie Brown. 5-7. And that's a fly ball to center again. Pinson will get under it and make the play. 2 down. Bring up Hal Lanier. 2-3. Ground ball to first. And May will take it to the bag himself. And that will retire the side. But the Giants do get the equalizer on the McCovey homer. And going to the bottom of the second, it's the Reds 1 and the Giants 1. And due up for the Reds, Helms, Bench, and Cardenas. And here's the pitch to Helms. 5-10. And that's a fly ball to center. Racing in is Mays and puts it away. 1 down. And here's Johnny Bench. 6-7. Second base X. A 10 will not be in range. So Fuentes is an E17. And a 7 should be okay. 17. And a 7. Yes, he gets to it and throws the first. 2 down. Nice play by Fuentes. And I'll bring up Cardenas. 2 down. 4-5. And that's a fly ball to center. And Mays will get under it and squeezes it, and that retires the side. We go to the third, tied at 1. And due up for the Giants, Fuentes, McCormick, and then back to the top of the order, and Jesus Alou. And here's the pitch to Fuentes. Oops. 5-7 again, fly ball to center. Pinson's under it, 1 down. And I'll bring up McCormick. Oops. Let's see, 1 and 5. And he swings and misses. Strike 3. And 2 down, and that'll bring up Alou. 110. Base hit to center field. And they will not hold a Lou on. I'll bring up Tom Haller. Two nine. Oh, that's hitting the gap, but racing over is Pinson to make the catch to retire the side. A 1-10 double chance, and he got the wrong side of the 50-50 chance. So the Giants are retired here in the third. Going to the bottom of the third, tied at 1. And due up for the Reds is Maloney, then Harper and Pinson. Maloney is using pitcher hitting card number 2. All right, here's the pitch. So I'll turn this the other way so you can see this. A little bit better. 5-6, and Maloney is a left-handed hitter. That's a pop-up to shortstop. And Lanier is under it. Squeezes it 1 down. And here is Tommy Harper, who singled and scored his first time up. To 8. Found the hole in that column. Fly ball to center. Mays is camped under it. 2 down. And here's Veda Pinson. Three, 8. And against the lefty, that's a base hit to center field. And they will hold him on. I'll bring up Pete Rose. And they will just let him swing away. And here's the pitch to Rose. 6-4 to the shortstop. And a 13 if he's got a good enough range. Lanier 3 and a 13. He will get it, throw to first, and that will retire the side. We go to the top of the fourth. Tied at 2. And due up for the Giants here in the fourth. Mays, McCovey, and Hart. Oops. And here's Willie Mays. 5-10. And against a righty, that's a fly ball to center. Boy, Veda Pinson's getting some work today. That is his 5th putout. 1 down. There's Willie McCovey. 3-3. Oh, just missed hitting home run number 2. Fly ball to right. And Harper is there to put it away. 2 down. We've got a chance for a home run if it was super advanced, but this is only advanced. Oops, and here's Jim Ray Hart. 4-3. And that's to the third baseman. And Perez is not a 1, so this will be a base hit. Yeah, it's a 1 here, and only a 1 fielder can make an out on a 1 on the D20. All right, so that'll bring up Ollie Brown. They will not hold on Hart. 2-8. Ground ball back to the mound. And Maloney throws out Brown, and that will retire the side. Through 3.5, Giants 1, Reds 1. And that'll bring due up for the Reds, May, Perez, and Helms. here's Lee May. 4-6, and against a righty, that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So second strikeout for McCormick. 1 down. I'll bring up Tony Perez. Six, 8, and nice play by Mays to cut it off, holding Perez to a single. That's a 1-8 single chance, and that was a 10. So Perez will not be held on. And here's Tommy Helms. Runs maybe at a premium. They're going to hit and run with Helms. They're not holding him on, so he'd be a B hit and run. And here's the pitch to Helms. Off goes Perez. Oh boy. B and a 10 hit and run. B and a 10. Pops it up. Second baseman. And Fuentes is there. Puts it away, and back to first goes Perez. And here's Johnny Bench. One, 4, draws a walk. So runners on first and second with 2 down. And here's Leo Cardenas. Three, 7. Oh, would have been a clutch hit. No, 3-7 is not clutch. Ground ball to third. Hart throws to first, and that will retire the side. Reds leave 2, and we go to the 5th, tied at 1. And due up for the Giants is bottom third of the order, Lanier, Fuentes, and McCormick. Here in the top of the 5th. Three, 10. Line drive right to the shortstop, Cardenas. 1 down. Here's Tito Fuentes. Six, 9. And that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So 2 up, 2 down here in the 5th. I'll bring up McCormick. 5, 9, and that ball is hit deep center field. Going back is Pinson. Out of here. Yes, McCormick is a pitcher hitting card number 1, but he has normal power. And against a lefty, 5-9, 1-5 home run chance. That's a 2. And McCormick has put the Giants up 2-1. I believe that is his second home run on this replay. I'll have to look up maybe after the game how many home runs he hit in the real season. I'm sure it's not many. And the Giants take a 2-1 lead. And here is Jesus Alou. 5-4 catcher X. That's a 6. Bench is a 2. So this is probably going to be an out. We'll just see what type it is. No wild pitch because it's not no runners on. Popped up in front of the plate. And Bench throws off the mask and puts it away to retire the side, but not until the Giants get another run and go up 2-1. Oops. And all right, and due up for the Reds here is Maloney, Harper, and Pinson. And here's Maloney. weak power left-handed hitting batter. For 6. He's a lefty. Yes, ground ball to first. McCovey to the bag himself. 1 down. And here is Tommy Harper. 2-9. Base hit to right field. And with 1 out, they're going to hold him on. But he's going to take off again. Once again, 1-13, and Harper will steal it. And it's a 13. He's just in ahead of the tag. So, second stolen base for Harper. And the Reds have a runner in scoring position with 1 out for Pinson. One, 3, and Pinson draws a walk. So first and second. Pinson's been on base all 3 times today. 2 singles and a walk. And that'll bring up Pete Rose. Rose is struck out and grounded out in 2 attempts, and the Reds would like him to get going. And here's the pitch to Rose. 2-5. Nope. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Rose down on strikes for the second time. 2 down. And they are still holding all runners because both of them are very fast. Harper runs at a 17. Pinson runs at a 16. And they'll leave it up to Lee May. 2 down, runners on first and second. Giants leading 2-1. For 7, and swing and a miss, strike 3, and McCormick gets out of the jam. We are through 5. Giants lead 2-1. And due up for the Giants is Haller, Mays, and McCovey. And here's the pitch to Haller. 2-4. Oof. Field goal roll there. Popped it up first base side. May calls for it and gets it. 1 down. And I'll bring up Willie Mays. For 11, and against a righty, base hit to left field. And they will hold, no, with bench being a -3, they are not going to hold Mays on. So Mays would only be a 1-8, so they will not do anything with that. And here brings up Willie McCovey, whose home run in the second inning tied the game at 1. Here's the pitch to McCovey. 6-8. And against a lefty, that's a 1-6 double chance. 18 moves Mays over to third and stretches 2 for 3 today. And the Reds will bring the infield in for Jim Ray Hart, wanting to not make this any much closer of a blowout. And here's the pitch to Hart. 1 for 2 on the day with a single. 2-9. And against a righty, swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 down. And they will play back to normal for Ollie Brown, trying to extend the Giants' lead. .310. And that ball is hit deep to left field. Going back to the warning track is Rose and makes the catch. 1-17 home run chance, and that's a 19. Oh, man. Would have broken the game wide open. So the Giants get nothing, strand 2. And going to the bottom of the 6th, it is... Oops. The Giants 2, the Reds 1. And due up for the Reds is Perez, Helms, and Bench. Here's the pitch to Perez. To 8. And Perez swings and misses straight 3. Oops. Fifth strikeout for McCormick today. And here's Tommy Helms. For 8. Ground ball to first. McCovey to the base himself. 2 down. And here's Johnny Bench. And a 1-8 ground ball to the shortstop, Lanier. 1-2-3 inning for McCormick. And we go to the 7th. Giants 2, Reds 1. And due up for the Giants is Lanier, Fuentes, and McCormick. And this is the point of weakness inning for the Reds pitcher Maloney. He is due up second in the innings. We'll see how this inning goes before we decide. He has faced 24 batters in 6 innings, so we'll see. And here's the pitch to Lanier. For 6, and against the left, either side, swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down. Here's Tito Fuentes. Five, 6, and that's a fly ball to left. 2 down, and here's Mike McCormick, whose home run in the 5th inning with 2 outs gave the Giants a 2-1 lead. And won't do it this time. Ground ball to short. And Cardenas retires McCormick. Stretch time here in Crosley Field. The Giants lead 2-1. Senior, take me out to the ball games. At the old ball game. All right, they're going to leave Maloney in. He's only given up 2 runs in 7 innings. But they will probably keep him on a very short leash, which means he will bat. Well, unless Cardenas gets on, they may pinch hit for him. All right, here's Cardenas. 6-2. Base hit center field. And I think at this time... what to do. Now I think they'll leave him in. They will be expecting a bunt. And Maloney is a C bunter. He'll now be a D bunter. And here's the pitch to Maloney. Squares around. Oh, D and a 3. Almost beats it out. D. McCormick gets it, throws to first just in time. So we'll call that 1-4 in the sacrifice. Nice bunt by Maloney. Moves Cardenas to the second. 1 down. I'll bring up Tommy Harper. Harper 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Three, 7, 1-4 single chance, but that's a 9. So line drive to the third baseman, Hart. 2 down. And here's Veda Pinson. #111. Ground ball to first. McCovey shovels the McCormick covering, and that will retire the side. We go to the 8th. Giants lead 2-1. And they will keep a very close eye on Maloney. Oops. They will get bullpen action. Don Notabart and Bob Lee are loosening in the bullpen. And here's Jesus Alou. #5-9. And that 18 means that Rose cuts it off, and into second with a double is Alou. 2 for 4 on the day. And, yeah, they're not going to waste any more time. Probably should have pinch hit for whatchamacallit if we're going to do this. And they'll let him pitch to Holler. And if Holler gets there'll be a run in anyways. All right. So here's Tom Holler. 6'5", shortstop X. Cardenas is a 2 and a 15. Now will the runner advance? No. 14 he would have advanced. 15 he stays put. So probably been a good bunting situation for Holler, but nope. And here's Willie Mays. I'll leave Maloney in. 2-4. Ground ball to third. And Perez looks back. Alou at second and throws the first 2 down. Here's Willie McCovey. 2-9. And Maloney gets McCovey down on strikes. And after the leadoff double does no damage, we go to the bottom of the 8th. 2-1 Giants. And due up for the Reds is Rose, May, and Perez. And this is a point of weakness for McCormick. 2-8, and Rose grounds to short. And Lanier throws to first, and Rose is 0 for 4 with 2 groundouts and 2 strikeouts. Here's Lee May. 2-3, base hit to right field. May is 2 for 4 on the day. And that'll bring up Tony Perez, who's not going to be bunting, and they will not hold May on. .112, and he hit Perez. We are not using injuries. And here is Tommy Helms. First and second, and 1 down. And here's the pitch to Helms. 2-7. Ground ball back to the mound. McCormick the second to get Perez. The return throw is not in time. Going to third is May. First and third, 2 down for Johnny Bench. .26, ground ball to third, and Hart Throws to first, and that will retire the side. And going to the 9th, and we'll... Ooh. I guess we could leave Maloney out there, and he'd be okay. There's a rule in strat where if you go more than 2 innings past your point of weakness, you're already weak, so he has not quite gotten to that point yet. Hart, and then Brown and Lanier for the Giants in the 9th. Notabart is ready when needed. And we're going to get Frank Lindsay loosening in the pen. McCormick has faced 34 batters. And here's the pitch to Hart. 1-7, fly ball to center. And Pinson's under it, 1 down. And here's Ollie Brown. 3-4, finds the hole there, fly ball to left. Rose puts it away, 2 down. And here's Lanier. 1-9, and that's a 1, and it gets by Pinson all the way to the wall. Racing to third is Lanier, and he gets there with a 2-out triple, or triple. And I'll bring up Tito Fuentes. They're gonna leave Maloney on. 3-6, ground ball back to the mound. And Maloney fires to first. Retire the side. We go to the bottom of the 9th. They'll leave McCormick in, Cardenas, and then they'll get a pinch hitter to hit for Maloney, and then back to the top of the order and Tommy Harper. So here's McCormick. Probably he's 1 batter on, and then if the tying run comes up, they'll bring in Lindsay. So here's Cardenas. Deron Johnson has grabbed the bat, and he will pinch hit for Maloney. 4-9. And only on a 1 chance would that have been a hit. That's an 11. So line drive caught by the third baseman, Jim Ray Hart. 1 down, and here's Deron Johnson pinch hitting. All right. And here's Deron Johnson. 2-8, swing and a miss, strike 3. So up to Tommy Harper. He is 2 for 4 on the day. Five, 6. Ground ball to third. Hart gets it, throws to first, and that's your ball game. Final from Crossley Field. The Giants 2 and the Reds 1, and we'll get back to you with your stats, and we'll also see how many home runs Mike McCormick hit in 1967. We'll be right back. All right. First of all, I did look up the stats on McCormick. I believe he's hit 2 home runs in this replay. He only hit 1 in the real season, so already overachieving. All right, final line score for the game. Giants 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. The Reds 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. McCormick goes the distance, giving up an earned run, walking 2 and striking out 6. His season stats on the year are 194 and 2/3 innings pitched, 61 earned runs, 61 walks, and 116 strikeouts with a 2.82 ERA. And give me a second, I'll tell you who the next opponent will be. All right, so next up, the Giants will be going to the Astrodome and facing the Houston Astros, and another rematch between McCormick and Mike Cuellar. And as you might know, go check out the last time I had the Giants and the Astros. I almost pulled a Stratomatic first. All right, everybody, thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. If you've not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon. You'll be notified of any new videos. And whatever games you are playing, please enjoy them to your fullest. Have a good day, everybody.